similar, yet different. On the conditionals page, you learned that code that looks correct can produce the wrong result. If-else statements are tricky to get right when you're first learning about them. There are two rules to keep in mind. 1, multiple if statements appearing sequentially will all get executed. So this means just if statements, not if-else statements. So all of the if statements will get executed if they appear sequentially. Number 2, in an if-else statement with multiple else-if or else clauses, only one will execute, the first one that evaluates to true. This page has some code samples with errors. You'll observe how they work and then fix them. The code segment below converts number grades to letter grades according to the following rules. F's are below 70, C's are between 70 and 79, B's are between 80 and 89, and A's are 90 or greater. So right now our grade is 47. So that is an F according to this chart. So if grade is less than 70, you get an F. So it is printing you got an F. So I'm going to change the grade to 90 because I want an A. So what that does is it then looks at this, which is false, so it does not run you got an F. But is the grade greater than or equal to 70? Yes, because the grade is currently 90. So it says I got a C, so it prints. If grade is greater than or equal to 80, it prints I got a B. It's also printing that because that is also true. And if grade is greater than or equal to 90, it prints I got an A, which is true, but it's printing the others also, so that's not good. So we're going to add some else statements in here. So the first thing you could do is just change all of these to else if statements. So now what this says is that I got a C, which is not true because my grade is currently 90. That should be an A. So the problem here is it's reading these in order and it's going to execute the first one that is true and then no others. So my grade is not lower than 70. So this is false. It's going to go to the first else statement. So else if grade is greater than or equal to 70. So that is true. So it's saying I got a C. So what I want to do is I want to reorder these so that my most restrictive statement is first. So I'm actually going to reverse the order of this. So if my grade is greater than 90, I got an A. I definitely want that one to be true. Then I'm going to go to my next step. So if my grade is not greater than 90, let's say I got an 89. So if I have an 89, this is not true, so that will be skipped, but my grade is still higher or greater than or equal to 80. So that would be a B, so then it would stop here. And then else if my grade is greater than or equal to 70. And then I'm actually going to get rid of this if statement here, because if none of these are true, this one is true. So notice it does skip D's, and that's okay. So if I have a 90, I have an A. If I have an 80, I have a B. If I have a 65, I have an F. Boo. What if I have a 75? I have a C. So the reason when I have, we'll say 40, so it's solid in the F or E category. So if my grade is greater than 90, it stops here, gives me an A. If I don't have an A, that's the highest I can get. The next one down is B. So my grade is greater than or equal to 80, but it's also not greater than 90. So it keeps going after this one. And then it checks to see if it's greater than or equal to 70. And 40 is none of these things. So there's no if statement here, but since it's none of these things, this one must be true. So I just use an else statement here and print that you got an F. All right, so we fixed the code so that it prints the correct outcome, and we reordered it or by using some else clauses. So we also used else clauses.